Welcome to TBTVSport and to Newcastle, where tonight Wimborne Town hosts Salisbury in the Southern League Premier South. I've only been missing a week, but I'm sure you've missed this. Give my mate Steve a call at All Clean Waste Management for a no obligation quote. He'll take away your office, domestic and commercial rubbish with a nice big smile. Also big on the smiles front this week is my mate Bruce at Scammell Associates. It's team of one match from Wembley, did you know that? If you need any financial advice, he's your man. Coming up later from me this week is the Lawrence A. Brivati Cup Final. It's AFC Burton against Boscombe Celtic Reserves. Give that one a watch. Let's move on to tonight and have a look at the league table and current form. I think it's fair to say that neither of these teams are having the season that they would have expected or wanted, but one of the Magpies' few wins this season was at Salisbury, so they'll be looking out for a bit of revenge, I suspect. Anyway, let's crack on and have a look at the squads and the starting lineups. And don't forget, if you like this, hit the like button. If you love it, subscribe. And if you've got something to say, drop me a comment. My last few updates have collected loads of likes and comments, so let's carry on. It really does help with the algorithms, which is ultimately how YouTube determine popularity. So for the first time ever, I ventured onto the pitch and picked up these fantastic angles of our officials, James Robinson, Darren Cooley and Bruce Waymark. Take it away, James. Right, enough with the hugging. These highlights are brought to you by TBTV. Sam Hill created the first moment of panic in the Wimborne defence, which was well cleared by Regan Mason. In what was going to be a feature of the Magpies' play, they were putting pressure on the entire Salisbury back line. Despite their lengthy pre-match checks, which would put an air steward to shame, at the 5-minute mark we discovered we still had some poles in. Good work, James. We're 6 minutes in and Oliver Knowles decides to switch the angle, releasing Calvin Brooks on the right. Benfield repels Brooks's attempt, but only as far as Charlie Davis, and he whacks in an absolute screamer. We're straight down the other end, and this time it's Harry Morgan who tries his luck from distance. When Mullings released Wakefield, we thought we might be treated to another attempt on target, but, to quote Take That, but that wasn't to be. I mentioned earlier on about the Wimborne pressing game, and this is a great example of it. Although as this one plays out, it's more of a one-man pressing game from Dan Bartlett. lovely little showboat by man of the match Aaron Roberts, followed by a mini one from Louis Kellaway because he looks like he's just river dancing. So we go in half time, Wimborne Town 0, Salisbury 1, and it's time for me to nag you again about hitting that like button. Go on, you could have done it by now. It's the second half and I've remembered to attach the microphone. Yeah, that's why it was so quiet. Oh, these players. Why can't they all just get along and, I don't know, maybe relax or something? James, have a word, mate. Relax! Well, that was quite forceful. This chance had me chuckling, mainly because of the reaction of Steve Claridge. So there's not a lot that riles a Wimborne crowd more than someone nicking ground from a throw-in. So let's see if you can spot the difference between these two throws. Look carefully. The ball went out just by that guy with the orange jacket. Creepy, creepy, creepy. What's that? Good 10-15 yards, I reckon. How fortunate, it's a Wimborne throw, gone out just by that gate. Creepy, creepy, creepy. No, that's enough for you, mate. Look, James ain't mucking about, get back. So did you spot the difference? Nah, me neither.
First try! First! You got three on the back! Good on. Swing in more!
This next clip is a little bit difficult to hear, but it's basically the linesman telling James Stokoe to ask him nicely for a substitute.
Ask nicely? There we go. We're polite to each other. I asked you if you have a sub and you said no. Let's go!
We were now in the period of the match where time wasting is critical. Everyone's done it, nobody's an angel here. But even I have grudging admiration for Steve Claridge, who not only manages to innocently kick the ball out, but then instigates a chat with his player. How's your mum? What are you having for tea? Do you want this ball? But my mate James, he's far too clued up for that.
Talk to you. We know what's going on here, so number 2.
Hope he's going to ask his manager to pay his fine for him. Gerard Ben falls up, but it falls to Scott Arnold to have the last attempt of the match.
Get in the box! Get in the box!
The night's attendance clocked in at 336. And my mate James had seen enough. He blows the whistle and it finishes Wimborne Town 0, Salisbury 1.
Thank you, James.
Next up from me is the MA Hart Lawrence A. Brivati Cup Final between AFC Burton and Boscombe Celtic Reserves. That's one hell of a mouthful. Why don't you give it a try? See you soon.